rear right swing arm and how to remove the wheel. Hey Moto friends and Moto family members, this is MSG, and I'm going to show you guys today how to remove the swing arm and the rear wheel. First, let me show you what parts we're going to remove. Sorry about the lighting, but I only have so much lighting here, so it's going to be hard light, but it'll be okay. So some of the pieces that we're going to have to remove to get to the swing arm and to get the rear wheel off is going to have to be these two bolts. These are 12mm bolts that are these are 12mm bolts that hold on the rear brake caliper. There's two 12mm bolts right here that hold on the parking brake. We have one 14mm bolt that holds on the shock absorber. We have a 27mm bolt that holds on the axle nut. We have three 10mm bolts that hold on various lines and cables. We have I believe it's a 4mm socket head bolt right here that we're going to have to remove, and we have two bolts behind there. Let's start with this so you guys have a better idea what you have to do. If you guys don't know how to remove the exhaust system, then check out my previous videos on how to remove the exhaust system, so this way you guys have an idea, or at least you guys know where to go and how to get the exhaust off, so that you guys can get all this access to the swing arm and the rear wheel and stuff. So, you know what, before I do that, let me try to crack this nut first and see where we go from there. I'll apply the handbrake. That'll hold the wheel in place so that when I turn on this 27mm axle nut, the wheel won't keep turning, and I'll be able to remove it. Let me just reposition myself here. Alright, get that on there. It's kind of an awkward angle. Let's see if we can do it like this. Alright. There we go. Okay, so that's the 27mm socket on a 1/2-inch drive, and came off pretty easy. Just got to use some force, and I'll take that off after with a ratchet wrench. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these 12mm bolts. Okay, those are loose, and you have one 14mm bolt that holds on the shock absorber. You also have two 12mm bolts that hold on the parking brake. Give that a shot. Okay. So yeah, this isn't very difficult. Well, at least I found it wasn't very difficult. So if I can do it, I am pretty sure you guys can too. Actually, I need 10 now. 10. Move this one here. There you go. That's loose. That's loose. Okay, that's loose. And we're going to need a socket. No, that's not going to be it. It's going to be on this one here. And I believe it's going to be this one. Yeah, so that is a 5mm Allen head, and I'm going to Allen key, and I'm going to put it on my ratchet adapter with a 3-inch extender. Okay, that's loose. So now there's a little cover right here that covers up two more bolts that are underneath this cover. It's just a decorative trim piece. As you can see, we have access to the two, I believe those are 16mm bolts. I could be mistaken, or are they 14mm? Let me check right fast. They are indeed 14 millimeter bolts right there. So I'll loosen up these here, and then we'll get on to that. Okay, take that some stuff back inside. Wait, let's go. Yeah, that's good. Oh, here's behind that. I'll show you closer up once. I'll get everything. I'll take somewhere off. Okay, put that out of the way, and let's go back down here. So then, there you go. Move this one right here. Okay, pull that up out of the way. Okay, these ones are loose. These ones are loose. Oh, that one's not loose. Okay. Okay, that's loose. That's loose. That's loose. This is loose. All right. So now I'll crack these two, and take it from there. All right. 14 millimeter. These are here. So I should be putting this back here. That's really cover. All right, that was easy. Okay, that's good. Oh, that was real loose. I've removed everything except for the axle nut, which I'll do right after I loosen these ones all the way up to the point where I can almost take them off. Slap this back on. Oops, and I'll put this on here. If you have air tools, it'll go much faster, but I don't have air tools, so I just have good old elbow grease. It doesn't take long at all. You see that? Put this stuff over to the side, and then we'll muscle this off. Okay, so first things first, I want to move the axle. It's threaded on this, this shock absorber. Here's a welded on nut on the outside or the inside of this, so I'll just put this like that. Boom, boom, boom. Drop this down here like that. Boom, boom, boom. Pick this up like this here. Hang this over to the side. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam. Actually, let me lift this up out of the way. That's perfect. Like that. And move this up here. And on you. Okay, there you go. That's just slide it on. Okay, here you go. And it's on. And there you go. And there, people. There you go. How to remove the rear swing arm. You have two collars here. You have an inside. Oh, actually, this is more like a spacer. And then you have your oil seal right here. Your bearing oil seal. So this collar has to go back. This spacer has to go back in here, and make sure you don't lose it. Keep these bolts on the side here. Put this aside, and here you go. Now you have full access to the brake disc. Here you've got a long spacer right here. Okay, it just easily comes off. You just slide it off. Now you have a spline right here where the wheel connects to the drive shaft right here, and it should come off easily, but I wouldn't be surprised if it took a little bit of muscling to come off, because as you can see, there's just the slightest amount of corrosion in there. So I'll try to take this off right now, and you guys just watch. This is a brand new tire. It only has about less than 300 kilometers on it. I put it on, and then I end up buying a new bike. So there you go. All right, so let's do this. Oh, it just came right off just like that. Okay, people, so there you have it. How to remove a Honda Silverwing rear right swing arm, and how to remove the wheel. How to remove the rear wheel of the Honda Silverwing. And this has ABS, and that's the exciting ring right there, and that's the sensor right here. So there you have it. You have another oil seal right here. There's no leakage, so that's good. The seal's still good. And take a long look around and inspect your bike. Take your time to inspect it and maybe clean it out right here, and that'll be good. Again, people, this is MSG, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you thought that was interesting, or if you just really wanted to see a video finally made explaining how to do this, and I finally came to you guys' rescue, I greatly appreciate it if you return the favor by giving me a thumbs up or a subscription. I've got more videos coming along. I've got plenty more ideas, and my plan is to pretty much disassemble this whole bike and put it back together. So there you have it. I don't want to take any more of you guys' time up. This is MSG. I'd just like to thank you guys for watching. Thanks again, guys. I'm out. Bye. I want to give you guys a big thank you from MSG. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed and you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscription button. Don't forget to hit the little bell for a notification every time I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, guys.